Good afternoon. I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a minute. Whew, there we go. Cooking up some lunch. Got some waffle fries over here. All right, so that's what we got going on. Let me turn that off. Turn that around. All right. So yeah. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let me show you. There we go. These Mexi Cali style chicken patties. So they're having chicken burgers and they are really thick. What was I gonna say? They also come in Mediterranean. So flavorful. I'm trying to think of what I can tell you. In comparison to Chick-fil-A, these have a lot more flavor. Chick-fil-A is chicken, but the seasoning, not so much. So yeah, and I only do the grilled patties. I don't like the breaded chicken patties at Chick-fil-A. But this is what I did. It is 1:12, and I haven't, y'all know I don't eat breakfast, other than my vitamins. And so this is what I'm doing, and that's it. I don't do snacks or anything, and depending on how the day is going, I may not eat later on, or if I do, it's probably a salad. Because this is a lot right here. So, Zion, y'all can come down here and eat. Make Tariq's plate.
I don't want that.
What you doing with that? Carefully carry your plate
Wait, what is
to the table.
that? My plate. What is that?
That one is yours because your orange plate is on the table. Why didn't it get washed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a big plate.
But
I'm gonna say some hours going around the big plate. It doesn't.
where's Tariq?
He's coming.
Okay, get your plate.
What is this in the sandwich?
Chicken, burger. It's like Chick-fil-A.
It smells like fries.
And this waffle fries. And these run like $7.99 a box of 6 at Aldi. You're gonna have to put that blanket down to carry this plate here. Get your hand out your fingers out your eye. Yeah. Well, thank you. So yeah, on the real, I cooked lunch because I don't feel like going to the store. I really should be going to the store because we need a couple of things. But I decided if I just make lunch, cook lunch, that would give me an excuse because I really do not like going to the store. I know it's funny because I just put that vlog up, but yeah, that was way 2 weeks ago, and then 3 weeks ago, a month ago, yeah. I still have to share another one from when we went shopping. You guys were live with us going to the store, but I never shared us in the store. But yeah, we need some bread. Oh yeah, that's what I did. On the bread, it's Texas toast. Because for some reason, we're out of bread. And I really think Even though I cleaned out the deep freezer, I really think there's a loaf of bread in there. I don't know if I just miscalculated or we used it. I don't know. But I thought I threw a spare in there. So this was supposed to be for some more French toast, but I just went ahead and used it. And yeah. So I should be going to the store. Like I said, I just don't feel like it. My mind is not there today. Ooh, I'm shiny. I just got out the shower a little while ago. I had to wash my hair. And it is so windy. So this would be a perfect time to go out. But I don't feel like going nowhere. I've been having those issues lately. We were supposed to go back to the library yesterday because I knew it would be no traffic. It would be perfect. And our library is open on Sundays. But I didn't feel like going to the library. I have, what is it? What did it? What they used to tell us? Well, I'm not in school, but senioritis at the end of the school year. I just got old itis. I like staying at home. So at some point, I'm gonna have to go to the store. I did do the girls' hair yesterday. We had hair washes. What you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. So that's what we did yesterday. I spent that time again because I didn't feel like going to the store.
This is the seventh
I just need the store to come to me. Now I know they deliver, but I have a couple places I need to go, and the pharmacy is one. So I still have to go out. Man. So yeah, that is what we're doing for now. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna get into. Trying to think what's coming up next. Get these vlogs up and going because I said that stuff is taking up space on my computer, so I'm trying to get rid of footage and still make it make sense. Some of that stuff is like more than a couple days, but in the same week, it just flows. Um, what else was I wanted to say? You guys did not watch on, what was that, Saturday? Go back and check that out. And, the responses. For the materials that I'm giving away. Like I said, you guys have to email me. And, yeah, we'll figure all that stuff out. But I still have some more things. And like I said, some stuff I'm just going to be doing flash giveaways. I'm going to pop up in a live and, flash up the books. So that way, so I can just get rid of some stuff. I'm trying to lighten things and just in all honesty, pare down again. Because, kids outgrow things and there's no need to keep everything. I don't know. I don't know. I know some people, oh, well, maybe later on we'll need it or I want to use it for, this, that, and the other. What's another excuse? I may open up a daycare, stuff like that. Reality is, that's good goals and things like that. Been there, done that, but I've never held on to anything for that purpose, and I ran my business successfully without all of that. The thing is, you're holding on to things that you really don't need. And if you plan on doing something like that, you need to actively be working towards it right then, not just have an idea in your head. This is what you want to do, because you're just holding on to stuff and it's taking up space. It may be in your garage, it may be in a storage, and that's costing money. So my advice is to just let it go, and if you need it again, you can get it back. One thing I am excited about is I told you guys about the school thing. I'm not going to unpack too much of it, but one of my biggest issues was space. So I have secured, who are you talking to?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Secured a space. So that I am happy about. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and you guys probably won't see this until or hear about it. Or I won't show you anything probably for another year. That's how long it's going to take. It's patience. Like I said, when you're working towards something, you have to, if you really want to do something, you have to actively work towards it. So I told you guys, the people I have the connections with and my ideas, for help and things like that. So this plan for opening up the school for our children it's happening. Other than that, I'm moving in silence. It is really happening though. So yeah, I had a lot of stuff I just been working on, and at some point I'm gonna have to hiatus over here because it's just a lot of stuff going on, and to get these books out, and to keep up, even with the help I've hired, it's a lot of stuff. So let's see. Are you homeschooling next year? I missed your last live. Summer schooling. Yeah, summer schooling. Yep, we are going into like summer school. We're into summer school. I'll just put it like that. Um, yeah, we're into summer school. So we are. What do you need?
Some more fries.
Some more fries. Well, you can come and take the bowl, and y'all can have the rest of the fries. We're doing some things. Some things, a little stuff that we don't. I don't want to say normally work on, but just kind of taking our approach, our days differently, and things that take a little bit longer. We're spending a little more time on that, projects, things like that. It's not so, I don't want to say it's not so structured, but it's a little more relaxed. Hence, that's why, like I said, I should be going to the store. Well, she can have some too. But, yeah, I'm just trying to work on this stuff because, like I said, with them, I have to kind of work around, make sure they're still, up on stuff. Let's count back. But then be able to work on things. I have a lot of paperwork that I have to do, and a lot of planning I have to do for this thing, and that's like my biggest, because I don't have any files. I don't think, at least I haven't located any. Yeah, and I probably have to just remake them all anyway. Yep. But I have to, paperwork, just paperwork. Enrollment paperwork, that emergency contact stuff, syllabus, just all kind of stuff I have to work on. So I don't want to say in over my head, but I have a lot to do. But like I say, it's a vision, and it'll come to pass. And I say it's going to take me a year to get all this, you know, stuff. Um, when I get all this stuff dovetailed and done, the other phase of it is going to, I think, move a little quicker. So, and who knows, I could be finished before a year. But that's kind of my goal because at the same time, we're still planning on building another house. And that's another thing I've been doing. I've been shopping. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. When I say shopping, I am not buying anything. I'm decorating. I'm picking out the stuff I'm wanting. And really nothing new. It's just, my style. My house has always looked like Little Africa. So that's what I'm doing. I missed something. Hold up, paperwork for homeschool. Not for homeschool. Well, remember I told you about my husband and I talking about opening up a school. So that's what's going on. Paperwork for that. And yes, we are a private school. We are able to teach other people's children. And so, yeah, legit opening up a school. So there's a lot of paperwork involved with that. Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork involved with that. I can't just have people coming, dropping their kids off, and they might have allergies and could be emergency, that type of thing. So I need is paperwork, and I had to do the same thing with childcare. Write down policies and just all kind of stuff. Contracts and that kind of paperwork. Because you got to be covered legally. And yeah, I know some people may not do that, but I have over the years been um, taught to not get caught with your pants hanging down. So yeah, I don't want to have any kind of liabilities, and I just want to make sure everybody's safe and stuff like that. And so, I mean, the rush was trying to, like I say, find a space. It's not the permanent space by any means, but in order to get it done, because I can be at this point trying to find a space forever, and this bothering me because I can do this. Many people have done this, and the space thing was the same thing until something clicked and they were like, let's just do this. And so my dream is that the facility will be sewn into, and it'll branch out. So yeah, I said, you guys, just if you have ideas, start small. Start small. Dream big, but start small. Because you never know what may become of your little bitty pipe dream. Seriously. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing. But, awesome. Thank you. So, yeah, are we homeschooling next year? I've been praying about that. We've been praying about that. I have been given a task, and whether or not I'm going to complete it, I don't know. That's really left to be. It's unsaid right now. I really don't know. And it's for a good purpose, though. It's for a good purpose. Um, the hesitation is me. If I want to, to be completely honest, it's just me on transitioning them. So we shall see. And then I also have that little one, and the issue of the way they do the kids. She's only 5. They don't have to go to kindergarten here in public school. But in order to place her outside of kindergarten coming in August, she would have to test on a 3rd grade level. Now, one is a test. And we know our kids don't really, tests don't really measure anything, but for school wise, yeah. It, 2, 2nd grade, I'm a little more confident. 3rd grade, because when it comes to that math and stuff like that, and science, some of those terms, it's like that's a little bit too high. That bar is too high. And the school is different. So I'm a little bit, I don't know. And my thought was to, like now, because school is getting ready to be out, but I didn't do it. Oh, dang, I know why I'm not going to the store. It's traffic up there, major. It's field day today. Um, oh, goodness. My thought was to go up to the school and spend a day at the school with them so that they can see if that might, just kind of get a look, see. But then I thought, I think I might just do this blind. They have expressed an interest to go. I don't feel any pushback. They want to go. Everybody else in the house says they think they're going to be fine. I don't have any problem because I'm still homeschooling. The thing with the school is I need some more time. I'm working and I need time. So it's kind of like daycare-ish. So I don't really care. I do, the influences and stuff like that. That's the thing I'm most concerned about. But we'll see if I really enroll them or not. We shall see. What other options? Yeah, it is public. I'm still looking at charter. But whatever I do, it's not going to be long term anyway. It's just enough time for me to work and complete stuff because I'm working on a lot of projects and I'm really not completing as quickly as I could be if I wasn't stopping to cook lunch every day. That type of thing. Comb somebody's hair, go to the store. It's just I have too many distractions. And, that was,
water.
we'll get some water. That was another reason why I wanted a nanny. I just can't find anybody. It's spicy. You need a cup? Hold on. It's not that spicy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not. Here. Yeah, it's not that spicy. So, yeah. How much money you have?
5.
You have $5 left, so you just been giving up all your little money, huh?
Yes.
They've been wanting some type of games. I don't know, some little game pack or something, but they have to pay their allowance for that. So as soon as they save it up for a little bit, and then they start paying. He brought in $4 the other day. Whew. What are you doing?
I'm looking for my
You looking for your water?
Use this. Okay.
You need a cup. Where's your water bottles? Nobody knows where the water bottle is?
No, this is upstairs.
Come here, say hi. Stand right here. Say, Hello.
Hello.
You don't. You're not hardly in here. Is it really that spicy? All it is red peppers, jalapeno peppers, cilantro, but it's not really spicy. And they eat hot stuff, so I don't understand. Look, Layla. It says hi, Layla. Smile. You saw it?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, you can go finish eating. Oh yeah, we all got our scarf still on. Like I said, I had to wash my hair. I didn't feel like looking a little rough, and I just really think I just did my hair. And the month is not even over, and I just don't feel like doing it again. I was trying to make this stuff last till at least the second week in June, but I don't know. Sometimes I just can't run around looking crazy, but I have somewhere to go, and I just don't want to do it over now and then have to do it over again because I want it fresh. But a good wash worked. So yeah, yeah, that's where we are with the school thing. And like I said, I don't have too many. I'm not really. It's not educational purposes by any means. I just need some relief, and short term. They could go in and at the end of the week say they want to come home, and they'll come home. So I don't really have that I don't have any expectation really, but I'm going to take advantage of what I can. That way I can do that. It's just going to change up a lot of things because you guys know we do stuff on our CP time. And it's like they got to get up early. Um, yeah, that's what I'm not looking forward to. Not at all. I am not looking forward to that. But I think it'll be a good experience, though. It'll be a good experience for them to experience this. So yeah, that is what we're going to do. And then I will not have any excuse, going forward with my plans. Just trying to, work without distraction and stuff like that. That's just me. I'm one of those people that pay attention, to detail. I'm very systematic like that. And I just like things a certain way, as you saw the other day, just the way I was organizing stuff. And just
I'm
my
eating this for a
brain,
treat.
okay, does not does not function when certain things are just, it may make sense to somebody else, but to me it might not. And my way might not make sense to you, but to me it does. So yeah, I'm also thinking about, like I say, the plan for the school. I'm not going to unpack too much, but it's also going to transition. It's going to transition when we move, but I can't really foresee. I just see something different. I see something different. That's what I see, because it's going to be a while before I have to plan this out just right. That's what I have to do. That's my biggest thing, is to plan this out right so I don't disturb school and everybody else in the midst of moving house. So those are things that I think about. It's so windy out there. What time is it? I still don't feel like going to the store. Oh man, I need to I need to go to grocery store. I need to go to Target. That's what I need to do. Go to Target. We need some paper. I'm down to a half a ream of paper. And yeah, it's time to stock up again. Excuse me. I don't really mind. I can get the paper anywhere. It's a write-off, so I don't care. But I don't want to go. I need to go to Costco like always, but I don't even feel like going to Costco. I'm just trying to figure out what store I can go to get the most of what I need and be done. But it's not raining, thank the Lord, because y'all know it rains every day here. Every day. So between now and a little bit, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. And if not, we're going to work on some stuff. Do a little bit of something, do some reading with these kids, and I don't know, work on some stuff we didn't finish up the other day. We still have some stuff and some notes. I need to erase the board, so I need them to take those notes down. And I don't know if you guys pay attention. Yeah, I haven't put anything else up. But if you pay attention to my 5-year-old during these lessons, it's just funny to watch her. And I'm just curious. Like I say, I'm really, kindergarten. The little girl is so particular. And she's like me. She pays attention to detail, but she's so intent when I'm talking to them and I'm having them take their notes. And she just really, she's really into it. It's not, little kids can do. Don't underestimate the little kids. She's spelling all the words that they're spelling, and if somebody spells the word wrong, she's like, "Hey, no, you spelled it wrong. It's spelled like this. You missed this." I'm like watching her write. I'm just writing all these terms on the board, and she's following along with everybody else just as easy, no problem. And, it's been a while. I know I just, share a little bit with you guys, but this has been a while. Like I said, a lot of this is part of my curriculum, so I'm not sharing a whole lot. You guys just see a little tip of it. But, later on, come here. I'll share, like, a little more about how you finished it. You said it right there. But, the style is pretty much the same. That's just how I deliver most of the information to them. And having them to write the things down, they do retain a lot better like that. And having them participate and recite, what I write, they really get it. What on earth are you doing?
She's trying to spy on people.
You spying on people's iron? Looking all cute. Oh, this little girl, I'll show you guys the next Costco deal that I got. I'll probably put that one up in a little bit just to chase up this one. But this little girl is wearing some shorts. And if you know her, she used to always just wear dresses. She'll wear leggings, but she has on some shorts. And she just looks so cute. I'm just so proud of her. Venturing off into new things. Not that, that's what I want, but sometimes I don't mind them. I don't mind them, A lot of times they're outside on the ground, and having on a dress or a skirt is not always conducive. So, it's cool. and neither is white leggings outside. But yeah, they'll do it. You looking fine? Did you finish eating? Not yet. That food making you dance, huh? No. I wish I had a cameraman here that would just film and edit for me. Because I would see a whole lot of stuff. It's just interesting around here. The conversations and all of that. I gotta go by year by year. I'm looking at other options too. This year has been long. Yeah, I agree. It has been long, and I had to, actually look at the stuff that we've done, look at evaluate them, and look on paper, and it's like, you know what, this is over. Di- you know, I can't, this grade thing. I don't. That's a new concept to me. I just go by ability and level. I don't really go by grade, but at some point you do have to put a cut it and level up. So I finally was like, okay, that's enough. It's time to level up and keep it moving. Hey, how are you, Sue? So, yeah, new things happening. And it's just crazy how they're growing up and maturing in lots of different ways. Got loose teeth and whatnot, and she's just so excited. It's weird. Weird. But it just, I don't know. Sometimes these little moments like this, it just makes me realize that I feel like I've been doing this for a long time, this little parenting thing. But it's new. It's still new because they're different kids and they do different things, and yeah. And I've got one that's entering puberty, and it's like, oh my gosh, and like next year should be 10, and that's that time when my kids usually, you know, mature. And so it's like, oh man, I'm at that point again. So I'm getting a little nervous. Getting a little bit nervous. I'm listening in. Glad to see you. Needed a jolly face. Oh, thank you. So yeah, just a little bit nervous on that aspect. But all in all, it's fun. So I say that just to say, schooling is good and all of that, but don't make it your life. Obviously, you see when tell you guys, I told you guys I answered the questions, my P's. Doing what I'm doing, opening up this school, getting this stuff going, that is a passion. I'm actively pursuing what I'm doing in the midst of doing everything else. Finish? Okay. Empty your plate. So, I'm not losing myself, and that's the thing. That's the reason why I don't let this burnout. I may sometimes say I'm tired or something, but that's normal. I'm old. Um, yeah, I'm old head. The Myself. I am myself. I'm not losing my identity in the midst of these kids, and that's something I never will do. I will not just let even my husband is not going to make me lose my identity. I'm going to be me, do me forever. They have to follow suit, but you will self-destruct like that. You will basically self-destruct. I remember having this conversation with my sister, friend of mine. We were on a women's retreat. This was years and years ago, and we were all younger with younger children, and we all kind of had this same little pep talk with each other. Yeah, self-destruct. And it was like, it was a wake-up call for all of us right then. It was like, we can't go down like this, because we're not going to make it in a couple of years. And yeah, and we can look back and say, hey, look what we had to do. Circumstance happens, things happen with these kids. Um, yeah, but if you just let that overtake you, you have no sense of self. So little stuff I share with you guys, these little talks, little stories, what have you, it's natural. It's life. It's real life. And little experiences. Some people may take some things away. Somebody may not get anything out of it, but hopefully you'll take something away. Just, even a little small nugget that you could hold on to for a while. And I get it. I know when people take things away, because I hear back or I see it as a reflection of something if they're sharing things. So, yeah, I just encourage you guys to find something that you like, your interest, and not, it doesn't have to be anything new. Just find yourself. Find yourself. Put it in that sink. Be careful with the plate. And just do you. I don't worry about the rest. You guys saw, I don't know, hopefully you didn't have the kids watching that indecent proposal vlog. But I thought, okay, I started to put a disclaimer on it, but I said, well, with the title, they won't have no kids. But anyway, you kind of see how we do things. We have jokes. It's real life mixed in with jokes, fun, games. That's me. That's me. Outside of, you see me up there instructing the kids and this, that, and another, or I'm, talking about some serious, homeschool issue. But on the real, you see me, I'm no different. That's why I show those little bitty things, the little conversations on the phone. That's real. It's not scripted. Let me turn on the camera, because I never know what's going to happen. And I don't edit the stuff out. Yeah. Hey, just tuning in. Thank you, T. But, because, it's things like that. My husband is like, sometimes he doesn't remember. And not so I can throw something back up in his face, but it's just nice to have little reminders like that. Like, remember we talked about such and such? Be careful. Be careful. So, yeah, that's why I do little stuff like that. Can you do a video or live on that? People, devil trying to take your joy. Girl, yes, I'm telling you. And it's been on my head, in my mind. I'm going to do that. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. That's wrong. What I'm trying to say is, I've been going through some stuff like that, but I don't want it to come across as I'm ranting. This is not a rant. I don't have any. People bring me little value, if I must say that. Of course, you love your loved ones and stuff like that, but I don't put too much weight on people. I don't depend on people. I don't look for people for validation. And, one of the issues I was dealing with, and I'm going to repeat it, but I'm going to do a whole topic on this in itself. The joy. I was going to ask you guys, what have you noticed in the vlogs, in me, for the past, I don't know, 18 months? What have you noticed? Because I'm sure you guys have noticed a change. And, yeah, I just want to see who's woke, who's paying attention. What have you noticed just in my spirit, the vlogs in general? You've noticed a lot. If you go back and watch from what you're seeing now, You got your groove back. Yeah. Um, and so I told you guys, when you let people steal your joy, it just brings you down. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna come to this point. I had to make sure I cleared the room, but I get this text like a month, it's like 6 weeks ago. I know when it was, but about 6 weeks ago. Okay, and it's out of the blue, just random, out of the blue. And I'm like, I don't believe this. I don't care, because I don't care for the person. But I'm like, why on earth would you send me some foolish mess like this? Just people want to bring you out your character. I didn't respond, but and I'm gonna tell you in a minute. It's just like, are you serious? You can't be that stupid. And I don't even like to use insulting words like that, but why would I care about some ish like this? Okay? So I get this text telling me it's his kid's birthday, okay? Why do I want to know about your son's birthday? Some other woman kid birthday. Why? What am I supposed to do with that? Today is the 20th or 21st. This child up here had a birthday on the 30th. Do you think it was a text, a phone call, a card, or anything? Like I said, I didn't expect it, but you won't tell me about the next woman child when your child is right here in this house and you can't even acknowledge the child's birthday. I didn't expect it because he wasn't there when the child was born. And so that tell you he a little off. When any of them was born for that matter. But stuff like that. I can't be bothered with stuff like that because it just gets you out of your feelings, it bring you out of your character and looking for a response. And I get random stuff like that all the time. My husband's like, he reaching, just reach. And I'm like, yep. I can't have this been 6 weeks. I ain't got another text, phone call, nothing. But leave him alone. Are you telling her it was your child's birthday? Her birthday? Did you mention that to her? No, you probably forgot. Yo, man, some craziness, craziness. So I just, y'all don't see any of that. You don't ever see any of that because I don't let that affect me. I blow it off. I don't, the kids, she'll never know. She will never know. I mean, of course, in her head, she's going to remember, they're all going to remember that he's not present in her life. But I don't, I don't throw that up. I'm not, oh, maybe your dad's going to call. Maybe he's non-existent. It's non-existent. But yeah, how you going to tell me about your son's birthday? Now, I remember because it's other people's birthday on that day. Remember that. But why would you send me some mess like that when you couldn't even acknowledge the child you got here? Can I speak to her? Can you tell her this? Can you? That don't make no sense. People just stupid for no reason. Man. So I will definitely, that's pitiful. I'm glad you out now. Yeah. Like I said, I ignored it. I didn't respond. And I don't respond to those messages. It just, I told you guys last time what happened, the outside, the bicycle incident. I'm trying to do a good thing and it turned into something ugly. And it's like, I can't deal with you. I can't. So, yeah, the difference, it's a lot of, been a lot of change and I'm more, not that I wasn't open, but I can't hide this. You can see a difference. I mean, if you've been watching for any length of time, you can see a difference in my demeanor and just the whole aura, the whole flow of the vlogs. You can see a complete difference. And it's not, I don't know, it's not a bad thing that I mean, it wasn't fake or anything. It's just where my mindset, when you let negative people, especially if they're like right there and you let them in your space and in your life, how they bring you down. It was just, crazy. So I had to grow. I had to grow, and just get to a point where I say, hey, enough is enough. If I keep going like this, I'm gonna end up having a heart attack or something, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, definitely. I will talk about. I'm not letting the devil win. Yeah, I will talk about letting people steal your joy. And sometimes it's really hard because it's people that you love, it's people that you respect, and it's people that you care about. And so it's hard to cut that tie. I understand that, but sometimes, for your own health, man, that wind is blowing. For your own health, you have to let it go. You have to let it go because at the end of the day, that person is probably not thinking of you the way you are of them. And then the thing is, you have to pay attention to how they treat other people. The same person I've watched and went through stuff, and I know how they treat other people. And it's like, I had to answer this so many times, even to my husband. He would constantly ask me, why do you still allow this? Why do you still allow? And I'm like, when he understood what I was doing, he got it. Relationship, that's a whole different. There was no relationship. This is a whole different video on that. But yeah, I had to, just a couple people I had to explain. Just hold on, you know. I have to see my way through what I did. I did something and nobody can fix it. I knew it needed to change, and I was the only one that can make the change. I could tell that you weren't happy. I've been watching since your little one was born. So yeah, yeah. I'm. That pretty much sums it up. I just, it had a lot. I had a lot to deal with. Um, And I can't say you're right. I agree with that. I wasn't happy, but not happy in like life in general. Because with the stuff I had to go through, you guys, I probably would have been 6 feet under somewhere. But there were times that I just did not. I wasn't happy. I was like, I don't know what do you want to say. I wasn't. Um, I don't want to say depressed. I don't know. Everybody go through depression. I was unhappy. I'm just, just melancholy. It just seemed like sometimes I was just going through the motions. And that brought me to, which is also a whole nother talk. I'm going to talk about my husband, what he had to go through. Um, yeah. So I'm going to save that. I'm not even going to unpack that. But it made me think, because not to sound selfish, but I was thinking about myself. And then I would think about him. And then, what life was like for him and the kids and just everybody in general. And so it made me stop and say, hey, you didn't do this by yourself. You didn't go through this by yourself. I was I had certain circumstances, but I didn't want to become a victim. And that's what helped me to get to this point. So that's what happens to a lot of people. They are, become a victim of circumstance. And that right there can lead you into a level of depression and self-doubt and all of that. I just, I kept my confidence, and that's what kept me going. I didn't let him steal my confidence. That was one thing. And that was a thing. That was a problem because I was so headstrong. So I knew that there was no future because I don't let anybody run me. So, yeah. And my brother, he's taking out the trash. Anywho, like I said, I am going to come back with that. because those are little man, it's just so crazy how you ask for that. That's little stuff I think about in the shower. Just stuff, I'm just grateful. If you guys were to see me on the street, I am a very personable person. Approach me. Approach me. I love to talk to people. I wouldn't just, because I don't know you, I wouldn't just turn away. What he's doing. Um, so, just little talks like this. I know people, sometimes wonder how to do vlogs and stuff like that. And the best way to do it is just sit down and talk. Sit down and talk, just candid, little spare moments. And I think to me, those make the most effective vlogs. Just, I give you guys little stories. It's real life. It's relatable in some way. And, you know, different perspectives. I, Girl, I fell in love with you and your family. Thank you. But, yeah, this, the same way I look to other people when I find something, it's just something about them, their spirit. It's calming. It's some people I don't judge people. There may be people that that's why it's hard for me to just recommend people, because why I watch people are not going to be the same reasons you watch people. And some things people do, I don't always agree with it, but it's not like, well, because we don't do that, I'm not watching them. Some people are so critical, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to find anybody that does everything exactly so or lives exactly so. So, I appreciate when you guys do come over here and I show you, different things, and especially from an educational standpoint and not just homeschooling. But if you guys watched the other day, me taking my iron, no joke, but I do have a follow up to that, and I'm gonna put that up soon because it's only a couple minutes. You have to watch till the end, I think, to see what I'm talking about. With the vitamins and the store stuff, what's in the store. So watch. It starts out as it's Sprouts. We're at Sprouts. Starts out shopping, but stuff like that. I think people need to be open minded to learning new things. Somebody can teach you something. So a lot of times that's what I try to do. I mix up a vlog, throw in a little educational, maybe some motivation stuff with it, and just, leave it right there. But if you, like I said, if you were to see me on the street, you would get the same thing. I would not change it up. But again, when you come across people and you let people in your space and in your life, I'm, very reserved about that. Um, you never know sometimes. You never know. And this situation was so unfortunate. And I don't blame myself, because this person had everybody fooled. That was the thing. My husband included. It had everybody fooled. And it was like, how, I don't know if you guys know, have ever come across a true narcissist where they, bruh, down to, bruh, you are black. I mean, do I really have to tell you that? Do I really have to tell you that? And you're darker than me. You are black. I mean, some people, yeah. But dealing with that type of person where they can't even decipher who they are, and everybody else just, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Let me just say it like that. It was bad. So it's a situation where I lived, learned, and I grew. Never again. And there's some more to that because the kids come along with that. But it'll be a different that's a whole different video, and whole different lesson. I'm gonna put it like that, a whole different lesson. So yeah, good afternoon. I've been on here 1 hour. Yeah. How's the baby doing? How the girls doing? So I can't. It's a lot of stuff I'm trying to. I know it seems like I'm ready to end, but I'm not speaking on, and that's because a lot of this stuff I have already written, and it's in the books. So I can't really unpack a whole lot of stuff, but I can, round him about. He's good. I'm feeding him now. Oh, and the girls are great. That's good. So yeah, some stuff, I want to come and talk to you guys about, and I have to give you a little bit of something, and yeah, the rest of it, trust me, it's there. I think about a lot of stuff, and the way I process things is to write. That's the only way I can do it, is to write.
Why don't you let us play Play-Doh?
Why do you want to play with the Play-Doh?
It's squishy.
It's squishy.
That's why.
How does the library look?
Good.
Are you sure? Don't be batting them eyelashes at me.
What is this?
That's the bread. So the library's cleaned up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the games put up?
Wait.
Okay. So thank you for being open with us. I'll think about it in a minute. I process things at times through writing as well. Yeah, that's always. I didn't know what that meant. I just grew up writing, so I had no idea that was therapy for me. I didn't know what therapy was. This millennial stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't know, and I probably have to come in and tell y'all about that. I've been to therapy, y'all. Yeah. Everybody need therapy. I've been a therapist. Yeah, but you live and learn. So yeah, I write stuff, and I just, some stuff I hold it in, some stuff I let it go. But I have learned to see things differently. And I'll probably touch on this other aspect again, because I really don't like to speak on other people, but I think this is okay. This is an exception. I don't like to talk about other people without them being able to, what did I say? Defend themselves, but it's nothing. This is not negative. So, I mean, the issue with, you guys know how my husband and I and the relationship, you know, rekindled and all of that kind of stuff. Of course, there's going to be family, and this goes back 20 years. Extended family and all the in-laws and stuff like that. But a lot of them had things to say, and it was like, and we kind of have to. Okay, you stuck outside. Either listen or not. Door wasn't even locked. Oh, it was locked. Why was you sitting out there? Oh, I couldn't open the door. You thought you was gonna make me lose my train of thought. I was like, what is he doing sitting out there?
Well, you was just sitting there. I was like, well, I don't think she's gonna move. I'm like, I don't see.
Oh my gosh, you could have knocked on the door. Anybody would have came. Say, open the door. What was I saying? Yeah, they're gonna have what they have to say, their little 2 cents and stuff like that, and you just, listen or not. But I think he kind of shut a lot of it down and said, you know what, she's not even the same person that you knew. And if she was, I wouldn't be with her. And I can say I would, I agree with him, because I'm not the same person. Not that I was bad, but I was bad. And I'm a small person. I just been bullied and stuff like that. I don't take no stuff from nobody. So sometimes I was less than pleasant. And I always apologize though. That's the thing about me. Not that I just do stuff on purpose and then apologize. All is supposed to be good, but I realize things. Some people say stuff, and hold grudges. We got one like that holding a grudge for over 20 years, and I'm like, you really finna die like that over me? Really? Wow. Wow. I'm gonna clear my chest and keep moving because I'm not finna die over mess that happened. Whatever. I'm gonna be cordial and keep it moving. Some people can't let stuff go, and that's crazy. Me, probably in a couple days, but 20 years, no. I've been over that. So, what are you yelling about? Like he said, I'm not the same person. Not at all. In the last, like 12, 13, 14, 15 years, I have changed. And it's a change for the better. I just matured. I just grew up. I don't deal with all that stuff. I still don't take stuff. But, again, I don't even give attention to stuff anymore. I stay out of people's business. I don't let anybody in my business or anything like that. And, some people can't handle that, but it is what it is. It's like, look, I'm on a mission. If you cannot help me, I don't need you in my way. Kudos to you and yours. I wish you the best of the best of whatever you're trying to do, but I have things to do. And that's just how I am. I'll see you when I see you. Sometimes, they'll come back and we kind of rekindle things. And, I appreciate that. I try to reach out to people. I can't make everybody realize things that they need to realize on their own. Everything's not going to be copacetic. And that's what, we have to realize in life, that everything's not going to be copacetic, even with your family, even with your loved ones. It's just not. Some people, it's toxic, very toxic, and you just have to let it go and move on. What are you screaming about? I'm getting ready to get in here. People grow. Good for him and acknowledging your growth. I love seeing your face light up when you speak of your husband. Oh, thank you. But yeah, just, he realized that because there's a lot of stuff I told him, and he was like, you would have never said that a long time ago. I'm like, yeah, I sure wouldn't.
Please play with me. When I'm done, I'll play with her.
Oh my goodness, she's playing with you. Why don't you want to play with her?
Come on. She's doing something mean.
What did she do? You're getting so tall. You're really tall. Look at you. That's why you've been eating so much. This child is up to my shoulder. Yeah, you just about up to my shoulder. Look at there. I'm afraid. She's only 5. This child is going to be tall. You gonna be tall?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, ask her not to play with you right now if you don't want to be played with. When we go out, I always get the question everybody asks: are they twins? Are they twins? I'm like, And the ones that they think are twins are not the twins. And I'm like, of course, because you wouldn't know anyway. But they always, and then when I say, oh no, she's 5 and she's 7, they like, what? She's 5. Which one? This one? This one right here. Yep. And she's 7? They're like, wow. Yeah. That's the way it is. So, so crazy. And they just looking at everybody else to see if they're gonna correct me or, anything else. But yeah, that's just so, it just, people just kind of, I don't get those, are all those kids, they're just like, your kids are well behaved, I only got 2 kids, like the lady was telling us at Costco. She was like, look at those kids. Y'all are running around. Excuse me, ma'am. I said, don't worry, I understand. But she was like, your kids are so good. Y'all know. I talked to them in the car. But generally they are good. Generally they are. I just have to tell them, look, this is the deal. Go put it upstairs in your room. You gonna take it off your head? You want say hi? You gotta come over here and say hi. Wait a minute, where you at? There you go.
Hi.
They haven't seen you. Now look, let me show you guys. Here, stand right here. Uh-oh, I got the camera all in the wrong place. Okay, stand here. Stand here. Let me flip this around. So you see the difference, right? That's a big difference. That is a big difference. She almost got a whole head on her. But it's okay. She feisty though. She's like me, when I was talking about how I was back in the day. The girl is feisty. I can't. That's a whole different kind of feisty because I can't even deal with that. The girl is too much. Too much. She is just truly too much. Go put your scarf on your bed. My mom would tell us don't touch nothing, don't ask for. And yes. Like I said, if you guys watched us a few weeks ago in the car, hey, they know. Look, they get to pick out stuff because I already tell them, but I don't. You're gonna see them in the little toy aisle because one of our stores doesn't have toys, period. But there's one does, and I don't ever take them to that store anyway. But I had to look for some pencils. Y'all are gonna see that too. The HEB haul, and so I let them look in the next aisle. So we're looking at the toys and stuff. But you're not coming in here to get that. You come to get food. And then the chick over there started asking me for money. Ain't that right, Zion? That was hilarious. That is so funny in that vlog. That's just like it. When she asked me for that money, and I told her, do you want to eat? Because if you want to eat, I need this money. But she was dead serious because she wanted $20 for the mermaid doll. So she tried to take my grocery money.
Oh yeah, how many dollars do you have?
Little gangster. But yeah. That's my hustler, and she get that from me. The girl will hustle anything from me. She came in here one day. We already get off here, but she came and said, I don't know, my husband was giving out money for whatever. They was doing chores and whatnot, okay? They came and got $1 from me because I had them bring some towels upstairs. And then they went to him. First they came to me crying, well, I didn't get $1. He gave them $1, and they were legit doing stuff. And so he told them they had to come to me and ask if I needed something done. So I gave him something to do. Then a little while later, see, he didn't know I gave him $1. What is she doing? And he, oh goodness, ask her not to copy me. They went to him and asked him for $1, And then he came back to me and he was like, oh, I just gave him $1 for so and so. I said, you just got played because I had already given him $1.
Since we're getting the dollar.
Both of y'all need to stop. But yeah, that little girl will hustle you for some money. But I have to make sure I make them do stuff for the $1. What is that on the floor in the living room? I need y'all to take all that stuff off the couch. Take it upstairs. It's time to clean off the couch. Take your dolls and your blankets and stuff upstairs. Whew, boy. So yeah, they come in here trying to make my living room a mess. That was not a mess. What is this paper on the floor? What is this? Hair bows on the floor. You on the floor. You need to be quiet. Ain't nobody letting you out. And take your stuff. Put your money in your bank. You got a doll sock there on the couch. I see flip flops on the floor. I don't know why they do this. You can't even carry all of that, can you? You dropped your $1. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. I probably have a little bit too much. A shoe, a boot, 2 boots. You probably gonna have to make 2 trips because you dropped stuff. Just carry what you can and come back for the rest. Lord have mercy. They know they're not supposed to be over here. But I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm finna get somebody. I know what that is. Yes. Give me this box here. Anywho, y'all, it's just, I say it crazy. But, yeah, man, don't touch beautiful girls. Thank you. Don't let nobody, you're gonna be, have a circumstance, but don't become a victim of it. That's the thing. Don't become a victim of it, and don't let anybody, make you feel that way. There's a fine line. Fine line. So, growing pains. And, like I said, a lot of this I have written, and pretty soon, y'all be able to read all about it. So on that note, I am going to get off here, and you all have a blessed day. Talk to you later.